He will not allow Gojo Sensei to have to kill his friend again. Yuta will kill Kenjaku and he will get those 400 points. And honestly, I 100% believe it will happen. I have no doubt in my mind that if anybody in this calling game can do it full power, he hasn't been through Shibuya, it's Yuta. Because he's the only one that didn't go through the BS that was Shibuya. Yeah guys, chapter 174, let's kind of go over this. It's a pretty quick chapter actually. So basically we have, after the results of Durov, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, getting defeated by Yuta, we have Ryu and Yuro. Yuro's the girl, Yuro Takato, and Ryu kind of reacting to the results, and they both kind of talk to Kogane like, yo, who is this guy? And they figure out it's Yuta. And then because of Durov being defeated, and I might butcher this name, but Kurorushi will make a move, and we know Kurorushi is the cockroach cursed spirit. And their whole thing was, because Durov is now defeated, he's gonna come out of hibernation, the cursed spirit, and basically they're gonna see what the heck he's actually going to do, right? And then we kind of move to Okotsu, and it looks like because of Durov, he had people kind of trapped in this stadium, and I believe he was going to use them as feed or something like that to his cursed spirit animals. Someone correct me that in the comments if that's not the case, but yeah, he basically saves a bunch of people, and you kind of see a mother and child and all this other stuff, and it's kind of, honestly, it really sucks because these guys have nothing to do with what's going on in the calling games. So we know that Yuta is going to do his best to kind of get them to safety, and this really kind of highlights the idea of adding new rules to let people go in and out of the barriers. So then they're like, oh no, look, so something's coming, right? And this is when we see that this guy's running, and we see a bunch of bugs kind of following behind him. And then this is where the entrance of the cockroach cursed spirit comes in. He tries to save the guy, but he literally gets eaten, like it looks like inside out, and then he turns to like bone and ash. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, they're all like mini cockroaches attacking. Again, creepy cursed spirit. It's like a swarm. And then this is when we get to see Rika come out. Rika collapses the building that the cockroaches are kind of coming in and out of, drops down the building, and then we see a giant slash by Yuta, and it's a huge attack, and the others are really impressed by it. Oh, like Ryu says, his output isn't bad. What's amazing is his total amount of cursed energy. And then we also get Yuro saying that you can't really pinpoint how much cursed energy he has. You can't see an end to it. So then we get, and this is super creepy, this guy is disgusting. But Yuta asks Kogane, is that also a player? And he explains that's Kurorushi. And then it's explained right here in these couple of text bubbles that the trigger for him kind of going to sleep was a survival instinct being inside Durov's colony, basically. And because he was eliminated by Yuta, now he's come out, but he's starving. He needs to eat. So he saw Yuta interfering with the people he was about to eat, so now he's on the attack. And this is where the fight's going to begin. And Yuta kind of internally is thinking about, like, man, in order for us to really get people out of here, we need to add the 2 rules to allow people to come in and out as they please, or for people to come out of the colony as they please. But then we would also need to add more rules saying that, well, should it be just non-sorcerers? Should it be sorcerers and non-sorcerers? Because the thing is, what if someone like the cockroach cursed spirit or Duro, someone with like long range, long AoE effect kind of abilities, get out to the public? That would be bad. So there's multiple rules on rules that would need to be added. right? And my thing is, well, he's right in front of you right now, Yuta, so take care of him. You took care of Durov, take care of this guy, because these two are, or I mean, not these two, this guy here, this cockroach co-spirit is just, he's got to go for sure. But it is an interesting point that there's so many different layers to adding a rule that could mess things up even worse. And then he says here, everyone is exhausted after Shibuya. Neither their mind nor their body can take this anymore. Sensei, I won't let Sensei kill his best friend again. I will kill Kenjaku. I alone will get those 400 points. Whenever you hear the quote, I alone, whatever follows up, it's gonna be great. I alone in the honor one. I alone will get those 400 points. And then we see he brings out his blade, Fester Life Blade. So it's a life-death blade, essentially, that crosses the path between life and death. And that's how the chapter ends. Honestly, I'm 1000% thinking Yuta's gonna win, and I really need him to get rid of this cursed spirit, because he is disgusting. I agree with what Euro said, the girl that's like in the sky. Completely agree. Disgusting, he's gotta go. It's gotta go. So yeah, we'll see what happens next chapter. I don't know if we'll skip to Megumi, or if we'll skip to Yuji, or if we'll continue with Yuta. That'd be great too. Yeah guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Great chapter.